Alright, since I can't be home that much and I don't really have much to do, I figured I would make a video for, I don't really know why, probably to detail what cadet life is like. So right now, I just took a trip to the police exchange store that's there in Del Mar. And that's when I was in there, I got the bright idea to do this, so, I don't know, blame it on the store. But, I try to get both sides. Here. That's the southbound side. However, that's the primary office side over here. That's the side where we do most of our business out of. My former place of residency in Salisbury State Police Barracks. Salisbury Barracks probably be called in as terrorist activity, but okay, this is my former room where I used to live before I moved to Princess Anne. Try to get it all here in one shot. It's kind of a small room. Basically the door, kind of like a closet area. That was my bed. You can see this one is actually a little bit more comfortable than the one I got at Princess Anne. Not that safe though. TV, we did have a TV here, however the cable. See how well it works. It didn't really work all that well. That's actually a pretty good channel. Still a little fuzzy though. Those channels were like this, like that. So we didn't really have cable. I left my Xbox here for Cadet Column because I don't have TV at Princess Anne. That's his bed. We did have a little refrigerator, the Cadet Column vault. I used to sit here with my laptop. Sometimes I catch a raw wireless internet signal. Open the window, look outside. This is our bathroom. Yeah, from this bathroom, the sink. That's all the water. That's not much water to brush your teeth, shave, do anything in. And that was a shower with no hot water. So, believe me, that got old real. Salisbury was a lot busier barrack than Princess Anne is. So a lot of times troopers didn't really talk to them that much. Just kind of said hi, bye, usual nice greeting. Nobody really kind of went out of the way, not that we expected them to, but it's kind of nice having everything here. As you can see, I have Chick-fil-A, which seems to be my new favorite fast food restaurant ever. That's the best place ever. And Wawa was right across the street. I used to be able to walk across the street to Wawa. Best Buy is right here on the left. So, as many of you know, my one weakness in this world is a Best Buy. So you can imagine how hard it was for me to live that close to a Best Buy. It's also a Fuddruckers, any restaurant you can really imagine is around here. I mean, it is nuts. Anything you could really ever want is right here. There's a Target back there. A couple Super Freshes, Tractor Supply, Home Depot, Applebee's. That hotel right there, that's where I would sometimes hijack the internet from. I'd get online and just go to town. There's also an Old Navy down the street, right there. Bed Bath & Beyond, Ross. There's a Kohl's across the street from the barrack. Those are, I guess, some pretty big name stores. Not a whole lot around here. This is, if I can get over here. This is where I come now that I don't have much internet access now in Princess Anne. There's Panera Bread right there, right next to the Barnes & Noble. And that little hut there, their food is outrageously priced if I'm not in uniform. But, you know, I can get coffee there or whatever and sit and check my email and stuff. So that's usually why I can only be online for a couple hours a day. And the guy crossing the highway with a lawnmower, there's one right there. So, welcome to Salisbury, folks. He didn't care that I was videotaping. Heck, he probably felt famous. Well, this is a zoological park. That sound that you hear is something that drives me nuts now. Seems to be all I see is animals just floating around, and I'm not on any of them. But anyway, this is where I usually start my run at. This is part of the beginning of the zoo. Yep. You can see some of the animals from the trail. That's kind of neato. I like to say that I'm running with the antelope when I run. Or I run through the zoo as well. Or you can't see a whole lot, just like buffalo, thing like that. I just stopped here at the shore stop, halfway between Salisbury and whatever this is, Princess Anne. I fueled up. I like fueling up here a lot more than I like fueling up at home. So if nobody believes me when I say gas is a lot cheaper, here's proof of it. I just paid $2.63 for 87. Up here is probably the most that I have as far as close to the barrack. The barrack's on the other side of Princess Anne. This is, I guess, the front side, or whatever you want to call it. There's a McDonald's and Hardee's, some dollar stores, I guess. But other than that, there's District Court of Maryland. That place kind of creeped me out when we had to go there for court, because it looks like it should be a store. It's right next to a Curves. That's the closest courthouse I've ever seen to a Curves. Now, I know there's a lot of Curves around, but good lord. There's a Popeye's chicken. I do want to try that out someday that I'm feeling fat. State Police next right. That's where I turn. Here's the tower. You can see the barracks. It's one of the newer barracks in the state. So I think it's only 3 years old or something, 2 or 3 years old. So I guess that's part of the reason I have a pretty nice room, pretty decent quarters. Everything's kind of clean. I have a really nice trustee that's really dedicated to what he does. You know, it's a shame that he'll, I guess, eventually be getting out of jail because he's a pretty good employee. That's barrack. Everybody's super nice here. I had to shut off there for a second so I could back in without wrecking. Really don't want to wreck in the barrack parking lot. I guess it'd be easy for an accident report, but not really into that game. Well, this is my room at Princess Anne. As you can see, it's not real big, but you know, for one person, it's kind of nice. This is my bed, and this is real nice. I like this. As many of you know, I'm kind of a thing about a desk, so I have my own desk here. I do not have internet. I can hook up my laptop and just do work on it. That is not just something I sit there. I do read Title 24 of the Maryland Motor Vehicle Law. I read motor vehicle law every now and then. Good read material. I have my own closet area over here. There's some stuff that somebody else took in here. I'll try to keep everything neat and clean. A lot of people come in here just to, the trustee actually comes in here. I think he empties my trash and stuff. I have a bad view, not like Salisbury where I'm looking at the road. So a nice little wooded view. My bathroom, this is the good part. Yeah, it's actually shared with the other side, but toilet, and check out the sink. Check. Oh yeah, look at that water pressure. Hot dogs. The trustee also empties my trash in here. Shower. Check out this. I got one of the little massage heads things. This is awesome. I usually just use that because it's got a lot more water pressure. But yeah, I like it here. It's a little weird. No real tub. Just kind of flows out into the floor and drains. Only downside is it's also used by the other bedroom dormitory. So it gets to be a little weird. This is a weight room at the barrack. Looks really nice. Everything's pretty much new. I don't think it gets used a lot. Most time people are ready to get home, they're ready to go home. Great. Thanks for watching. If you watched this point, leave a comment. Big thanks to you.